We're in the gallery of 1970s music history to talk about a deeply personal masterpiece, Janis Ian's 1975 acoustic classic, At 17. Today, we are not looking at a painted canvas, but rather listening to a poignant musical portrait of adolescence. Please, take a moment to tune out the noise of the world and let the gentle strumming of the acoustic guitar wash over you. At first glance, it might sound like a simple, lonely ballad, but it is actually the confession of someone who understood the cruel rules of the world far too early. Let your ears focus on the striking contrast between the breezy melody and the heavy lyrics. The song's genesis occurred at her mother's kitchen table, where Ian read a New York Times article about an 18-year-old debutante. The article detailed the girl's realization that high society was merely a harsh marriage market, completely devoid of fairy tale romance. Ian combined this upper-class disillusionment with her own memories of being a teenager who never even had the chance to be loved. She hummed the first line, famously changing the word 18 to 17, simply because it fit the musical rhythm better. As the song unfolds, feel its profound emotional resonance. Ian speaks directly to the isolated ugly ducklings who stayed home, desperately pretending to talk to imaginary boyfriends on the phone just to feel normal. Notice how she interacts with the prom queens as well. Remarkably, she doesn't judge or envy these beautiful girls who married for social security rather than true love. Instead, she looks at both the winners and the losers of the teenage game from the exact same height, acknowledging that both suffered their own kind of profound loss. Historically, Ian's courageous honesty came from a painful past. Growing up, her progressive family was constantly surveilled by the FBI. At just 14, she wrote Society's Child, a brilliant song about an interracial romance that faced massive backlash, radio bans, and even racist harassment from men in the dark at her concerts. This brutal early exposure to societal prejudice paved the way for the raw vulnerability of At 17. Because the song was slow and repetitive, promoters cleverly bypassed hesitant radio executives by giving the record directly to their wives and female staff, ultimately turning it into a massive Grammy-winning hit. Finally, observe the complete emotional composition of this track. It moves gracefully from a heartbreaking confession to a mature philosophical acceptance. The only glimmer of hope she leaves in the lyrics is the mention of the ugly duckling, subtly hinting at the fairy tale where the outcast eventually becomes a swan. It is a stunning testament to the fact that the most enduring art often comes from our deepest pain. As the final acoustic notes fade, remember that true beauty isn't about being 17 and perfect. It's about the courage to sing your own honest truth. Please enjoy the timeless resonance of this beautiful track.
The Valentines that never came, and those whose names were never called when choosing sides for basketball. It was long ago and far away. The world was younger than today, and dreams were all they gave for free to ugly duckling girls like me. We all play the game when we dare to cheat ourselves at solitaire, inventing lovers on the phone, repenting other lives unknown. They call and say, come dance with me, murmur vague obscenities. Ugly girls like me at 17.